their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check Mike. Right there. 54, right there. Get that ball.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
The Houston ball
well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Houston.
What is he set? 19. The mic. I'm coming. SOS.
Watson to give. This is Johnson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
The tackle made
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Watch twist. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Danny.
Watson off play action. Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hatchet. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
You better be afraid of me.
To throw is Watson. Step way to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
To Brandon
Cooks. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
7-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Campbell making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First and 10, Taylor now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
I'm going to come back to you. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mike, 58 right there. You.
And he's got it. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Wild Bill.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
At 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Hey. Sponge. No. 64.
Hey, 55. Hey, no time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Watson's
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. 58, right there.
Watson on first down. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's a gain
23 yards, the final tally.
And the Texans first down.
Slam, slam.
Hey, 31.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Darius Leonard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. These two teams all tied after 1. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Houston.
53. Oh, here we go. Oh, check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Hey, 54. 26.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He gets this to Coulter, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Push him back.
Chef, chef, chef.
Showing 8, showing 8.
Hey, 54.
Here's Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 14. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
54.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Jonathan Taylor.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's how we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
48-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 4-1's Mike.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
41's the Mike, 41's the Mike. Check.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Ben Banagoo on the stop.
Boot Hill, baby.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a first down throw, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Houston.
Off of play action, it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
4 down. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. 3 buzz. Mike's 50.
Out of the gun, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Complete.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds. Remaining here in the second quarter.
We're set. Grenade T. Here we go. Let's go, Mike 50. I got one. No. Off. Hey, alert.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, 31. Mike 50. All day, baby, all day.
Mike's 50. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Watson.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Number 28.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout taken.
For a Colt.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Watch Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Kill. Down, he's coming.
And right away, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Johnson on the counter. Good move by Duke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, 59!
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Flushed out right. It's Waring the tight end with it. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out of field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
No hesitation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
43-yard line.
Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
On first down, it's Taylor.
Number 28, Jonathan.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
58 to Mike, 58,
Again, it's Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
D, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. 41 Mike.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They begin the drive with Johnson, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Houston ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The ball carrier.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go again. Here we go. 50.
They'll try the air now with Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Texans 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 27. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A gain of 5.
Let's go one more.
1st down, Houston.
Mike's 50. Watch the pass. Alert. Down the ball.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Got an open man, it's QT. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Let's go, Heavy.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Right there. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Switch.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Watson on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans will extend their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's go, D.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Colts 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
58, the money. I got it.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Hey, come on, come on.
And able to find Conley. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
58's the Mike. Time to go, night. 58, right over there. Mike, 58, right there. You remember me? You remember me?
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You can't block me. Check 37. Check 37.
The give to Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
I'm going to run you over.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here is another interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it. The 40, 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead, it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 30. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Today's final score, Texans.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Hey, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to be now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do,